tonight. We want to talk to him about that. So if we can do the wipe and have him over there on the other side, maybe we can talk to him there.
Sure, we're glad to be with you guys this morning, and we're looking evening, actually the whole day with you in McMinnville. We're going to be playing for the YSI, Young Scholars Institute, this afternoon, 4 months after Main Street Live.
All right. Very good. Some of the questions that I have is, what is your musical background?
Well, I myself am from Middle Tennessee, and my dad is a guitarist and banjo player, and so I grew up playing old-time Western swing and bluegrass music, and went on to study with different classical teachers and whatnot and everything, but playing fiddle music and bluegrass and swing, and I grew up kind of as those as my native tongue, so to speak. And Inge, tell a little about your background there.
I was born and raised in Costa Rica, and that's
Okay. Just keep talking there and tell us a little bit more about what the people can expect tonight there, Jim.
Okay. Well, tonight we're going to be doing a program featuring myself and Inge, and then Maddie Denton, one of the best young fiddle players in the country, and John Bower, another one of the best players in the country. Both of them have won numerous state fiddle championships. And Josh Philpott on guitar, and one of the true legends of Western swing music. He's in the Steel Guitar Hall of Fame. On steel guitar, we're going to have Doug Jernigan. He's truly one of the greatest musicians I've ever heard. And we're going to be doing a program of swing tunes associated, some of which are written by or associated with Bob Wills, and then some of the swingy side of the country, and then some straight swing standards like from the big band era songs like All of Me and that kind of thing. So Inge will be singing quite a lot, and then we'll be doing mixing it up between, like I said, some of the fiddle side of swing, like Bob Wills, and throwing in a few fiddle tunes, and like I said, swing standards, a few originals, fitting in that style.
All right. I've pulled up the picture with you with a beard, so I guess I'm curious, do you have a beard now, or are you clean shaven?
Well, as of about 10 minutes ago, I had a beard from the last month, and now I'm clean shaven. So that's the version you'll get this afternoon.
All right. Some of the questions that I have here is, I guess one question that a lot of folks might have is, what exactly is Western swing?
Well, Western swing is a hybrid of old-time fiddle music, jazz, country, blues, some Cajun, some ethnic music like Polish and German music from down Louisiana and Texas and everything, that all kind of fused together in the first, starting in the 20s and 30s, became very popular primarily under the leadership of Bob Wills with his famous Texas Playboy.
Okay. Now, so what makes Western swing different than jazz or country music?
Well, Western swing always has this pretty folk old-time element ever present because of the fiddles and the steel guitar and the accents of the people who do it. It's more of a country-sounding thing. But on the other hand, country music does not have the advanced harmonic vocabulary and song structure and jazz-type improvisation the way Western swing does.
Okay. One other question, as you've been talking, I've been popping up a picture, you're playing the fiddle, and now I've got the picture of you playing the guitar. What are the instruments that are used in Western swing? Are those primarily the two major ones, or are there others?
Well, the two lead instruments most associated with Western swing are the fiddle and the steel guitar. And then, of course, lead electric guitar. And then, of course, there's the standard kind of rhythm sections you find in different Western swing bands that you would find in any kind of country or jazz group. And one of the things that we're going to emphasize tonight, which is a big part of Western swing, is twin and triple fiddling. So a lot of harmony fiddles make up a big part of the sound of Western swing.
Okay. One last question. You mentioned Bob Wills, and for those folks who aren't very familiar with Western swing, can you give us just a little bit more information about him and how all that started?
Well, he was an old-time fiddle player out in Texas, and in the 20s, he started to make a name for himself with a group called the Light Crust Doughboys, and playing an infectious blend of, like I said, fiddle music and swingy standards, kind of the early jazz of the day, and it's very dance-oriented music. And so he recognized who his audience was and forged this music along lines that were what people wanted to hear. And had many of the greatest songs in the American Songbook: San Antonio Rose, Faded Love, Stay All Night, Maiden's Prayer. That's correct, yes.
By the way, I heard Inge kind of chiming in there, kind of helping you out. Let's ask her a few questions too, if she don't mind talking to us. I'm going to bring up a picture of her too. There's your wife, right? And can you tell us a little bit more about her role and maybe even how you two met?
Well, I'm originally from Costa Rica, and Jim and I met at my sister's wedding in Maine, which was kind of an odd thing, but we have been playing music together since I moved to Tennessee 9 years ago, and it's actually, my background is in chemistry, but when I moved to Tennessee and I saw Jim and his friends and his dad playing music, I decided that's what I wanted to do.
Wow, okay, so that's quite a change from someone who's interested in chemistry to playing music. So that sounds great. Let's finish up our interview just asking, what's some of the things folks can expect tonight that perhaps they're not that they've never been exposed to before, or I guess a good question is, what's a good reason for them to come out tonight to Main Street Live?
Well, I can say that very easily, and that is Western swing music is fun music. It's a happy, bouncy beat. Like I said, it's dance-oriented. It's about having a good time, and it's everybody is always smiling. And like I said, it's an infectious, has a real snap to it, and it's not a heavy, pensive, deep music. The lyrics are not, talking about how to save the world or anything, and it's just happy, fun music, and
Right.
going to have a good time. Come join us.
Also, I might add, it's to hear some of the best musicians. I mean, I don't say that for myself. I say that for the fiddlers and for Doug Jernigan. It's absolutely the best, one of the best musicians in the world.
That sounds great. Well, I just want to say, I guess we're going to close out and go on to something else, but I really want to say thanks for you two, talking to us on the phone, and I think folks can really look forward to this concert tonight, it sounds like, and it is a free concert, so there's no cost, just to come, bring your lawn chair, and folks can hear some really great Western swing. Is that right?
That's exactly right. We hope to see you there.
Looking forward to it.
All right, that sounds great. Well, thanks for being my guest this morning. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, that was our live phone interview with Jim and Inge Wood, and